Hey guys, it's me, Halloween Dan, doing a video today, part 2 if you like, of me Christmasifying our house. If you get a chance to, it'd be great if you could hit that subscribe button and also hit the little bell for notifications. That helps me grow this channel because I'd really like to. So that by next Halloween, we're like Halloween Central here. Wouldn't we like all like that? Yeah. So if you could do that, that would be great. We did our Christmas tree the other day, as you might have seen in my last video. Today, we've got to concentrate on the outside of the house. Now, I have nowhere near as many outdoor decorations for Christmas as I do Halloween. But we have a few. We've got some nice lights, got some nice things. We've got some brand new inflatables on their way. I'm hoping they come today and we can have a little test of them and put them out somewhere. But if they don't, I've got plenty of other things I can be doing. We've also got something very special happening on our front door. We've decided not to go with the traditional wreath, and we've got something else, which funnily enough, we kind of won, but I'll tell you about that in a little minute. So let's get into this. So I've tested most of my other lights. They all seem to be working. The only set that didn't work were a set of icicles I had which colour changed, which I'm quite sad about because they were really good. I'm hoping I can get all of them going. The only other dodgy set of light are these Meteorite Lights. These are ones where the lights sort of stream down. They look really effective when they work, but for some reason ours seems to have a bit of a dodgy connection. Every set I've ever owned has had a dodgy connection, to be fair. So we'll see how well we can get that working. But I thought the only thing I haven't tested is our only inflatable we have at the minute. It is this guy. Excuse the box, it has been ripped open. This is an Inflatable Santa, which we bought for $19.99 at Aldi. This is an Aldi inflatable. Here he is, not inflated yet. He's really cool, he's really fun. He's only about, he's about 4 foot high. So we'll inflate him and have a look in a minute. So he's not the biggest inflatable in the world. He was just one we got. We saw him in the store. We thought, this is really cool, really good. I know the jury is out on inflatables, especially at Halloween. Lots of people don't particularly like inflatables in general. I don't know whether they have a bit of a reputation for being a bit cheap or a bit tacky. I'm not quite sure. I'm not fully there. I am a little bit when it comes to Halloween. I do admit I am a bit of an inflatable snob. I have one inflatable, which is an inflatable tree with pumpkins in its branches, which I really like. I think it's a really nice inflatable, but I don't like them all, and I think that's the only Halloween inflatable I'll ever own. Well, never say never, but it's the only one I'm thinking about owning for at least the extended period of time. But Christmas, I think, is a bit of a different ball game. Christmas, I think, is a little bit tacky. You know, Christmas isn't known for being like, whoa, well, classy. Well, it isn't. I suppose it isn't, it isn't. Some people do a very classy Christmas. Not me. Very tacky Christmas we enjoy. We love a tacky Christmas. We love tacky ornaments. We love tacky lights, tacky stuff. And inflatables, I think, have a tackiness to them, but I enjoy them. I think at Christmas, so what? It's fun, it's enjoyable, I like to look at it. So let's have a look at this. Here he comes. What's he gonna do? He's inflating. How well is he gonna inflate? Oh. He's lay down. Okay, yeah. Oh, come on, Santa. Yeah, we know, it's been a long year. I'm sure you've been doing lots of Santa things. Come on, Santa. Come on, Santa. Show us what you're made of. Santa, 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 Santa. He is inflating. Oh, is he gonna stand up? I'm not sure. He's sort of thinking about it. Maybe the fan's not as good as it was. Come on, Santa. Come on, Santa. He is inflating, just really slowly. I can't remember how slowly he was supposed to inflate. Oh. Oh! Is he fully inflated now? Is that? No, he's not. Ta-da! I was wrong. He's actually closer to 6 foot by the time he's fully inflated. So, yeah, look at that. I'm quite happy with that. He took a bit longer than I expected to inflate. I can't remember how long he took to inflate last year, if I'm honest with you. So perhaps the fan that inflates him is not in the best shape. Excuse the mud on the carpet. But as you can see, he's a pretty cool little inflatable. He's got LED lights. You can just about see them lighting up inside of him. He's clearly a Santa Claus or a Father Christmas, depending on what you like to say. Yep, fully Father Christmased out there. And he's holding a little sack of toys, which in themselves are kind of cool. You've got some toys there. He's got a teddy bear. Yeah, it's a nice little inflatable, I have to say. So this is a 6 foot inflatable, as we've just discovered together. He stands pretty well. He seems pretty good. He's got a whole load of ties that I've got to use to tie him down to the ground. That is important because these things do like to blow away. And yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So while he de-inflates, look, oh, Santa's just having a rest. Oh, tired Santa. You've got a long month ahead of you, mate. So while he de-inflates, we're going to get on with putting out the rest of our lights. It's a horrible wet day outside, so this is not going to be tons of fun. I'm going to try and film some of this, but yeah, let's just see how this gets going. So, nowhere near as impressive as what we do at Halloween, but we've got our decorations out. It definitely looks better in the dark. The front of the house I don't have as much as I do around the side, but I'll just show you what we've got. So basically this is my attempt at a sort of Christmas tree shaped light. I make this out of canes, as you can obviously see, bamboo canes and lights twisted around it. It turned out okay most years, and like I say, always looks better at night time than in the day. Down here I've got one of my 2 new floodlights that I bought for Halloween, and then I've got a little projector which you can't see anything at the minute because it's daytime still, and this one projects just simple images of like a snowman and Santa and whatever else. Over here we've got our candy canes, which are from Aldi as well. These were dead cheap, but they've lasted a good few years now. Over our porch we've got some very simple icicle lights, which are kind of cool. They've been going for a very long time now. We've had them for years and years and years, probably a good 10 years or so. Never let us down. I've got some very simple white lights in the bushes. Down here we've got some little robins, which again came from Aldi a couple of years ago. We've got these fancy projectors, which again you can't see anything right now because it's too bright. But these actually create like a snowflake effect, so they're kind of cool. Got them on Amazon. Here's my other floodlight. I've got it in a slightly deeper, darker blue for this side of the house. And then we move around to this side of the house, where on the bay window I've got 2 sets of lights. One are the Meteorite Lights, which are actually working for once. I think they need a bit of better taping into place. Also some dangly Icicle Lights, which come with their white lights, white simple lights down, and then at the bottom each one has a blue icicle, so they're kind of cool. At the bottom here we've got these cool lights that are stake lights, which chase each other. They're like chasers, so they do like about 8 or 9 different patterns, chasing each other around like that. Here's the Santa that we had out that I showed you before, looking lovely out in the rain. As you can see, he's not sweating, it's very wet. So this is why it's taken me so long to do. And last but not least, I have another projector around here, which I'm not sure is aimed in the right place. I usually aim it up there between those 2 windows, which is a snowman waving, which is lovely and festive. Like I've said already about a billion times now, all these things look better at night. And you will notice as well, I said I had some new inflatables coming. Our other inflatables haven't come yet, as I say, but hopefully they might come in the next day or so. They might even come later today, I'm not sure. But before I get in, I'll show you one last thing which we've had done today.
today a very lovely lady who lives locally, who owns a company called Beautiful, made us this. We actually won it, which was what I kind of let into on the last little intro part. When we took part in the Spooky Spider Trail at Halloween, we won the Spooky Spider Trail. We were voted the best house for Halloween 2021, and we won a prize. We could pick 3 different prizes, whatever we wanted, and we decided to pick this, a bow made by a firm called Beautiful, who makes some really nice festive bows for front doors. We've decided to go for this one with a cheeky little elf on board, and yeah, we're quite happy with it. It looks lovely and festive, and it really makes our house look like a present, I suppose is what it's supposed to really look like. Anyway, I will show you what the house looks like when it gets dark. So here we are, it's dark. Excuse the traffic, there's a bit of a problem with the road at the minute. As you can see, it definitely looks much better at night. I've actually turned my floodlights to green and red. I think that looks more festive. I did have them on blue, but I couldn't really see much, to be honest. As you can see, all my twinkly lights are looking lovely. The candy canes are looking awesome. The snow effect looks really, really good. And the little robins as well, looking really good. Candy canes, all looking really awesome. Around here, you can see I've got the icicle lights around my bay window are looking epic. Really, really good at night. As are these chaser lights, the stake lights, looking really awesome too. Santa's not looking too bad. And also our snowman projection. It's pretty basic and simple, but it's quite nice. Yeah, so it's all looking very festive. Down front there are lights twinkling away in the bushes over here. And also, just missed the projection on this side too. You've got our Santa bell, I think it's a snowman and a tree. All looking lovely. Yeah, and when we've got our final inflatables, this should look rather nice. So there are our outdoor Christmas lights this year. I hope you've enjoyed seeing them. It took me all day really to get them up and to perfect them, but I think they're all looking pretty good. And the good news is, at least one of our new inflatables arrived, so I might be posting another video relatively soon where I do a quick review of it and get it out on that front garden. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys, once again, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep it spooky. Bye.